Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to the podcast. Oh my goodness, does it feel freaking amazing to be back here with all of you? You might have noticed I've taken some time off. I think it's been nearly over a year, and I truly never planned to step away for that long, but I promise I have good reasoning. But before we get into today's episode, I wanted to share this week's quick shift. And quick shifts are just mindset hacks that quickly raise your vibration. This week's quick shift is rejection is protection. This is a reminder that when things don't go as planned, it's often for the better. So let me paint the picture for you. I was solo parenting and I needed to get my kids out of the door and to my in-laws for the day. And of course, we were running behind, and my son had a balloon that he had to let off before we got into the car. And he was spending time watching it float away and being really present, as kids are really great at doing. And I'm over here like looking at my time on my phone, thinking, we gotta go. I'm trying to hustle him. So finally we get into the car, I unload the kids, and I'm on my merry way. And I turn on to the main road, and there is tons of traffic from a horrible accident. And I couldn't help but think, like, oh my God, if we had been on time, would I have been the person in that accident? And I quickly called to mind that phrase, rejection is protection. So whenever things don't go as planned, you miss that airport connection, or you didn't get that job that you really thought you wanted, remember this phrase, rejection is protection. Embrace the detours. Oftentimes, God is guiding you toward something greater. So whenever things happen, you miss your connecting flight, or you didn't get that job you really thought you wanted, just remember that phrase, and that oftentimes the detours are guiding you towards something greater. Okay, let's get into it. So I think the first and most obvious thing is that after 10 years, I am saying goodbye to Babe Skills, and here's why. I launched Babe Skills in 2012. It was a totally different time in my life. I had just moved to Chicago. I was navigating the city life, and I was going through a major career change. Around that time, Instagram had also launched 15-second video, so I started sharing 15-second how-to tutorials specifically on Instagram, and I came up with the name Babe Skills, or Skills for Babes. Honestly, thinking back, I'm like, did I invent Reels? Anyways, as time went on, my experiences and interests evolved. Babe Skills went from a place of sharing fashion and style inspiration to a place where I shared my love of luxury, clean beauty, especially as I was embarking on the beautiful journey of motherhood. And just as life has its seasons and we change and evolve, Babe Skills feels like a cherished chapter I've outgrown. In my time away from the podcast, I did a lot of soul searching, and I also invested in leveling up my presence here to get clear on what I have to offer you, how I can be of service while still remaining true to what lights me up. And when I took this time to go inward, I could really hear myself think, and I've truly come to believe that my mission here on this earth is to help other women prioritize their peace, get quiet, connect with the true self, and love themselves unconditionally. Because when you do that, you unlock this level of peace and self-love inside that you just become unfuckwithable. So today, I'm so excited to introduce you to the Rituelle podcast. I deeply resonate with Rituelle, which at its core means rituals for women. It's the coming back to my daily routines and rituals that have grounded me and have helped me be present, and that's what I want to share with all of you. I feel like it's only fair for me to set the scene and share why this really just sets my soul on fire. So here I am today. I have an amazing husband, 2 healthy, beautiful children, a thriving marketing business. I truly have everything I've ever wanted and more, but I ran myself into the ground to get there. physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, every which way. I was prioritizing everything but myself, and I couldn't even enjoy this beautiful life I built for myself. I had so much guilt, you guys, from taking a single day off on Sundays. And I really just measured my worth and my success by being productive and being busy. And one day it all just came crashing down on me, and I realized I'm working so freaking hard, and for what? And along my journey, I discovered it wasn't a trip, it wasn't a spa day or some other grand gesture. Instead, it was just the accumulation of these small, consistent daily practices that helped me break free from the habit of measuring my worth by external standards. So here on the Rituelle podcast, it's my goal to empower you to unbusy yourself, connect with the true self, and build a really intentional life that you love and are present for. On future episodes, you can expect us to discuss micro rituals that fit seamlessly into your already busy lives. We'll also chat about the latest trends, treatments, and products, and I'll have on expert guests to help us decipher between what is health and what is hype. New episodes drop each Monday, so tune in each week on Apple or Spotify, and now you can watch the video podcasts on YouTube. I am so excited to be back here in this space connected with all of you.